Hi, I'm David from Sanda Pool Systems. Welcome to another video in our series on how to get the most out of domestic pool analysis software. As always, I'll just remind you, you can get additional help at sandapoolsystems.com. Click on our tutorials and you'll be able to see the drop down list of available tutorials there. I've already opened the software to the main drop down form. Pretty typical, it's all set up. I'm going to demonstrate how we can use some of the features of the software to do some fairly advanced water test functions. So I'm just going to Stuart's record here. As you're probably aware by now, you can enter your data and click through for an analysis and get the outcome, make some alterations of the formulas. I've turned on bold in the software as one of my clients has asked specifically for that to be turned on. I'm going to choose cancel. Do I want to save this test? Yes, I do. And that's it. Nothing there that you haven't seen before, I hope. However, unlike other software, with our software you can set a client target. The client target belongs specifically to the pool. To remind you of that, it actually says specific pool test target. It also comes up with the pool owner being the address of the property. Just put some targets in, just because I want to demonstrate one of the features of the software. As you can see, I've just added some targets here, calcium hardness and pH. There's a little grey box to the left of every record. Whenever you see that, you can simply click on that little grey box and it will highlight that line. If you then hit the delete key, a little warning will pop up saying you're about to delete the record. Yes, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. Now, I would normally test more like this order. So I'll just leave that record like that. Update and close. Now whenever I go to Stuart Anderson's pool record, it will come up with just those 3 tests. And I'll just flick out to another test and come back to Stuart's test. And there's the 3 tests. Here's another client that I've done a setup for. Here's one that I haven't. She's got multiple pools, and so on. Another feature of this software is that if I'm really busy, as happens, and a client comes in and I don't even check and I just straight out type the name, address or phone number into the appropriate search panel, it'll come up and say there's no listing. This is a standard feature throughout the software. If you click yes, it'll take you to the appropriate form. I'm going to put this client next door in my suburb. It is a commercial client. I've deliberately chosen a commercial client for reasons that will become apparent. Just add the client's pools. Now there's no reason I can't add more than one pool. Just use the drop down to pick up that. Going to say he's brought in a sample for his outdoor pool. Update and close. Because I selected outdoor pool, it'll go to the outdoor pool record. If I'd gone back and I'd selected the indoor spa, update and close, it would have gone to the indoor spa. No great problem. Again, I can simply now do my water test, transfer the data across from the photometer, whatever it is that I want to do at this point. and it'll pop up the typical recipe working on that sample. I'll say I don't want to keep this record. Okay, now Pine Motel come in and they've got another problem. The problem is that they've test kit's broken, and in our jurisdiction we have to do 2 water tests a day minimum and keep a log of those. I don't want to do that using my expensive equipment and tablets every time they come in twice a day for the next couple of weeks until they get a new test kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a different record. Now I'll just show you how I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to edit, and I'm going to add a new pool. I'm going to call this one daily testing. It's the same pool as the outdoor pool, because it is the outdoor pool I'm doing the daily test for, but it's only a daily test, so then I update and close. That'll bring up the standard water test. However, because this client is a commercial pool, and as I said, I only want to do the specific tests required by legislation, I don't want to do every test every time they come in with a sample. So what I can do is set client test. I can go, I want to do free available chlorine. I'll make that target 3 because it is only a daily test. Now I like to also test for total combined chlorine using DPD number 3. I've typed total combined chlorine into the test field. It's not listed. It's going to ask would I like to add it now. Yes, I would. So then I just put a test order on there. I'll put 3. Correction direction will be lower. And the only other thing I have to do is pick up a chlorine or sanitizer or chemical or whatever. I don't have to write any of this other stuff. I'll say update and close. I'll set that target low. If I was really wanting to control it, I could actually set that target below the free available chlorine. There's no restriction on the software to stop me doing that. I'll set the pH at 7.5. Update and close. Now, whenever I select that pool, it will come up with only those readings. I'll just explain that better. So if I click outdoor pool, I get the full water tests. If on selecting the client I click daily testing only, I just get those 3 specific tests. Again, I'll just enter some numbers to demonstrate how this may be useful. In the analysis, it's revealed that the chlorine's low, the acid's high, pH is high, and the client needs to add some chemical. You can either talk to them about it, they can make an adjustment to their automatic equipment, cancel. Yes, I do want to save the records. Again, in this legislation, or jurisdiction, sorry, under legislation I'm required to keep those records for up to 2 years. Alright, that just demonstrates the power and flexibility of the software. If you've got any additional questions or need any additional help, please contact us via sandapoolsystems.com. You've got the contact us. You can view tutorials or carry on and watch some more videos through YouTube.